Hey y'all, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So we are gonna jump right into it because I don't want to make videos too long anymore. Okay, I'm really trying to make it as well. How do you say small in Spanish? Poquito, poquito. I'm trying to make it as poquito as possible. Okay. So we are going to talk about all the things that I've learned in the past 10 years. We're not gonna sugarcoat anything. Not at all. The good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, the maybe I shouldn't say this, but maybe yeah, I should say it. All the things. All the things. We're gonna talk about all the things. Okay. And if you guys have any additional things that you have learned, even if you've been in it for 1 year, please let us know down below because I'm always learning. You might say something that I'll be like, oh, I forgot that one. Right. So let it be fun. Like, be social. Okay. Let us know your 10 things that you have learned so far, what you're learning, which are you in the season of learning? Because I feel like sometimes I feel that way, like, oh, I'm in a season where it's like I'm learning like all the things that I've learned as an occupational therapist is finally starting to like I don't know how to say it. It's almost like it's all coming together in a way, and I can see clearly. Rain is gone. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Okay, I feel like I can see clearly now. I feel like I can see all the things that I used to not be able to see. I feel like I can see now. Right. So 10 things that I've learned in 10 years. Ooh, let's go. Number one, I've learned that you must love working with people. You must love working with people. You must love caring for people. You must have the best interest of other people within your heart. Okay, if you want to be successful in this field and if you want to love what you do in this field, you must do that. And you might think, well, duh, Nancy, if I'm going to healthcare, then obviously I care about people. Or obviously, that's like a no brainer. Why would you tell me to care about people? Why would you tell me to love people? I have met a lot of people who don't love people and they work in healthcare. I have met a lot of people in healthcare who don't honestly care for people who work in healthcare, that don't care for patients that much, that don't have sympathy or empathy. Okay. They're just like there, like a robot, just like doing the job. And I really going deeper into like, this is a person who has a life, who is trusting me in this healing journey, and the least that I can do is listen to them. The least that I can do is try to put myself in their shoes. And I know that sometimes you can build and work on those skills, and it may not come to you automatically, right? It may be something that you can build on, but you must love people in this field. Okay. Because if you do not love people, you will sell your soul. And that's another topic for another video, because I feel like when we talk about selling our souls, everybody think about like this like voodoo place and this like somebody cutting chicken or cows or bloods and doing things and you're selling. I don't think that's what selling your soul is. I think selling your soul is doing anything against what you believe is right. If you are doing something that goes against what you innately believe is right, you are selling your soul, because you are exchanging some part of yourself to be able to do that thing, right? You are almost like diminishing, belittling who you are, what you understand, what you believe, so that you can please your boss, so that you can be productive, so that you can, I don't know, get a raise, right? So you can be the best employee at the cost of not doing what is best for your patient. And I've never been a therapist like that, because my patients will always come first. It will always be person centered to me. And that's why I feel like there's certain places. That's why I feel like I didn't want to do full time anymore, unless it's a place where I honestly trust that I can do what I want to do. I can do what's best for the patients, and it's not going to go against my moral campus. Because if I am constantly doing things that goes against my morality, what I believe is right, then I'm selling my soul. I'm selling my soul. Is going to eat at my soul slowly but surely. And at the end of the day, I'm going to look at myself in the mirror and I'm not going to even recognize who I am because of the little decisions. The little 5 minute here that I didn't see the patient that I'm billing for, the patient that I'm picking up that I know for sure don't need therapy, but I need to meet a quota, doing all of these different little things here and there that seem like, oh, it's no big deal, but you are doing things against your soul. If you believe the things that you're doing is wrong and you do it anyway because you're trying to please the system, because you're trying to please your manager, you are selling your soul. Point blank, period. That's just what it is. And if we don't wake up and fight the system is always going to eat us up, the clinicians. It's going to eat us up. It's going to eat up our soul. It's going to eat up what we believe is right. To the point where I feel like sometimes I've met a lot of clinicians who just give up. They were like, you know what? The system wins. Like they win, whatever they want, whatever they need. And it's just so defeating to see that because it's like, no, you got to fight back. I know sometimes it's hard to, especially when you need a job, you got to pay your bills. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I'm the most understanding person you can ever meet. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not selling my soul for nobody. Okay, if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And I'm always going to speak up. And I've always been very vocal about that. I'm never going to do anything that I feel wrongly about. Because there's a reason why I feel like it's something bad. Why do I have that feeling? Whenever you're making a decision, you have that feeling that's like, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe you should listen to that. There's a reason why your soul is telling you don't do that thing. Because you're going against something. Right? You're going against yourself. And eventually you're not even going to trust yourself. You're not even going to recognize yourself anymore. And I'm telling you guys based on experience, based on conversations I've had with people. I've witnessed this. So you don't want to get into that game. You do not want to get into the game. Number 2. Damn. We should be by number 10 by now. Oh, it's 10 minutes already. Okay. Number 2, you must have a tough skin. I might just break up this video into 2 parts because it might be too long. You must have you must have a tough skin because people will try to piss you off. Okay. People will do things to try to piss you off, whether that's patients, whether it's coworkers, they will try to piss you off. So you need to just be someone who have boundaries. But not only do you have boundaries, you are someone who like you have the ability to be firm in what you say and what you do. You don't go back on your word. If you say no, then it's no. It doesn't mean that you do not have the ability to be open to listen to other people or to like, sometimes you have to compromise on little things like that. But you have to know and establish the fact that I'm not the one to walk over. You can't walk over me. You can't just tell me what to do and I'm going to do it. You don't want to ever give up that because people will take advantage of that. So don't get a tough skin because people will try you and you don't have to be unprofessional because I feel like sometimes when you have this conversation, people think, oh, you're going to be unprofessional. No, you can be very, very professional and have boundaries. You can be very professional and be firm, right? And be very respectful at the same time. So learn how to do that. Okay. Learn how to like also be in harmony with like your patients, your coworkers, the people that you work with, administrative, like just learn how to live in harmony and live in peace with everyone. Okay. Don't be starting no drama at work. Please don't do that. You must learn to care for self. This point is so important that I feel like I should make a whole other video about this. You have to care for self. You have to care about your mental health. You have to have a routine in place for your body. Take care of your physical body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your emotions. Take care of your soul, your spiritual health. Take care of yourself. As a clinician, we take on so much heavy load, heavy burden, Lord Jesus. We are taking on the emotions of our patients, of our coworkers. We are taking on drama. We are taking on just trying to think about creative things and how to help our patients. We are taking on so much that if we do not create the environment where we put back into ourselves, where we fill our own cups, when we make sure that we are good, you're going to fall apart. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So you have to, at the beginning of your career, establish, even if it's one day, even if it's every day and it's just 10 minutes a day, sit. If you have to meditate, there's so many different things that you can do. You can meditate, you can read a book, whatever it is that you do that brings you soul and your just your nervous system back to like just like an even balance field, do it, whatever that is. But I think that sometimes when we talk about self-care, we also just think about like the physical aspect of things, right? It's not just the physical. When I talk about self-care, I'm talking about the whole of who you are, right? It's not just a physical. You are a spiritual being who lives in a body. You have a soul. Take care of that soul. Take care of that spiritual part of yourself. Take care of your emotional health, how you process information. Take care of your gut, your digestive health, the food that you eat. Take care of it because it affects every part of your life. Who you are, how you take care of yourself affects the way that you show up for yourself, the way that you show up, the way that you show up for your patients, the way that you show up as a clinician, the way that you show up as a coworker, the way that you show up for your family, for the environment, the community around you. It bleeds into everything. So having a practice in place to take care of self is so important. I was not good at that when I started occupational therapy. I was not good at that. I had to learn that. And it took me like hitting on the floor. Bam! Literally felt like somebody like body slammed me on the floor for me to start to pay attention to myself, the energy that I carry, the energy that I accept into my field of energy, how I process information, how I deal with other people. All of those different things I had to learn how to do because I know that it is of the utmost important and it does have an effect on everything that I do. So do that, okay? Look good. Present yourself, your best self every day. Don't go to work looking a mess. Okay, do your hair, get your nails. If you don't got the money to do it, do it yourself. As long as you're taking care of yourself, look presentable. People are going to treat you the way that you treat yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, look good, honey. You must learn how to advocate for self. Self-advocacy is extremely important in our field because people will try you. They'll try to pay you low. They try to get you to do a lot of work. They try to be productive, okay, at the cost of your own insanity. Okay, so you have to learn how to speak up, to advocate for yourself. If seeing 10 people every day is driving you crazy, have that conversation with your manager and say 10 people is crazy. I cannot do this. I could do maybe 7. Maybe I can come in on the weekends and maybe see 1 or 2. I can do my evals. You can speak up. It's okay. Trust me. There's certain times I'll tell my manager, I can't do that eval today. I have too much going on. I'll do it tomorrow. Speak up. It's fine. Nobody's going to kill you. You're not going to die. And when you do speak up, stand by it. Know who you are. And I feel like that's why I said mental health is just like interwoven into everything that we do. If you know who you are, if you healed yourself, you are able to have more boundaries. You can stand on your word because you know who you are. You know your identity. You know yourself. So you're not scared. You don't have fear to speak up. So that's all different things that we have to work on. And I'm going to address a lot of these different things because I know how important it is for us in order for us to be confident clinicians. We have to work on our mental health. We have to work on our boundaries. We have to work on all those different things. Okay. What number is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This is going to be my last one. And then I'll make another video to talk about the last 5 because we at 16 minutes. I said this was going to be a 10-minute video. This is ridiculous. Okay. So the last number 5 before I end the video is to make yourself valuable at work. Be known as a go-to person for something. Like Nancy is a go-to person for pain management. If you have pain, go to her. She is a go-to person for range of motion restoration. Okay. If you want your range of motion to be restored, that's your girl. You don't want to just blend in with everyone. And for me, this came with experience. And that's why I'm giving it to you guys now. So you don't have to go through 10 years to learn this stuff, right? Be the go-to for something. Do not blend in. Whatever your skill is, learn yourself. Learn who you are. Learn what you're good at. And make sure that you are standing out at your work with that. Okay. Not only can you negotiate your pay doing that, but your patients are going to know you for that, right? Like Nancy's so good at X, Y, and Z. Right? They will come to you specifically for that. The community around you is going to know you specifically for that. You can start to have other programs in relation to that thing that you're good at, right? It can be anything, right? It can be that you're just great at, I don't know, coming up with different adaptations for people. It does not matter what it is, but be good at it and set yourself apart for that thing. Like, oh, she's good at this. That's her thing. If you need someone to do that, get her to do it, right? It could be like the one making schedules, the one making appointments for people, that you're good at customer service, right? Whatever it is, find it, dominate it, stand in it, and make it be your thing. So you don't have to start a business to start to learn your skills and perfect the skill and be valuable in that skill and stand out because of that skill. Okay. So that was number 5. I am going to end the video and do a part 2. And the part 2, I will give you guys the last 5 of the 10 things that I've learned so far in my OT experience. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.